Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Enshrouded Survival Guide. We're doing kind of like a boss guide today for the Scavenger Matron. And if you need to strengthen your flame so you can go into higher level in Shroud areas, you're gonna need yourself a matron head. So you're gonna be fighting one of these ladies at some point. So let's talk about them. You can kind of see her lurking up there above my shoulder. She's waiting for us. So let's talk about what these ladies are. So they are bosses, basically. There's kind of like two types. They're like scavengers. They're part of like the whole scavenger faction. But there's two types called a gorger, which tends to spit poison, and then a grizzler, which uses they use like a horn and they summon like enemies, usually like dogs is what I've encountered them summoning. So those are the two types. There might be maybe more out there, maybe more in the future, but those are the most common ones you're going to find at the very kind of like earlier part of the game. Now they are in a number of locations. They tend to spawn in kind of like headquarter areas for the scavengers. I am at the Hill of Scavengers. That's one of the easier ones to get to towards the beginning of the game. I don't have like the other locations on my actual map, but there are. If you have explored more than me, you can also find these matrons at the Fawn Song Frontier, Lupa's Lair, Surat's Rest, and Ocean's Heart. And as more biomes are unlocked, we might encounter these ladies in those new biomes as well. So let's talk a little bit about strategy. And this is going to be a little bit more geared towards the Hill of Scavengers matron, because that's who I'm going up against. So they have armor on their head, which means if you're trying to do like range or anything like that, ignore the head because it's not going to do as much damage. Definitely aim for like the body. They are resistant to like explosive damage and acid damage, but they are a little bit more vulnerable to cutting, piercing, lightning, and fire damage. So whether you're melee range, mage, whatever, equip yourself accordingly. Now, the kind of two strategies you can use if you're going range, just make sure that you're ready to dodge, because when you are a certain distance from her, the Gorger in particular, she will throw like vials of like, she won't throw them, she'll like spit at you, to be honest. She's going to spit poison at you. So be ready to dodge those kind of attacks. And if you're melee, which we're going to try to be anyway, we need to do our best to stay behind her. So here I am at the Hill of Scavengers. I'll show that on the map again. Right here, here's this. There is the Ancient Spire Springlands. So what I did is I just kind of like flew down here, and then I literally just kind of ran around the Shroud. There's a trail right around here by Ferndale. There's a road that'll basically lead you right here. Pretty easy to get to, in my opinion. And I would definitely recommend clearing the camp first, because the fight is going to be like up there, but there's always a possibility that you might kind of leave that arena, especially if you're dodging a lot, and you don't want to get tangled up with like all the scavengers that are in here too. So definitely clear them out as best you can first. There is a bed here that you can sleep in. There's also this guy here to repair your armor. So there's things around to kind of help you. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our best here. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest. But we're gonna do our best. We're just gonna stay around her back as best we can, because she tends to attack like right in front of her. And since we're gonna be up melee, she in theory should not be spitting poison at us. Oh, hello. You want to fight us first? I must have missed you in my Alright, we're just gonna let our health go up. I'm more nervous about durability than anything, honestly, because she does have doesn't like have like a ton of health compared to like a lot of the other bosses, but she's, she's hale. She's pretty hale. Alright, we're gonna keep moving up. And there she is. So we're gonna, she's gonna do her little poison thing. Oh, how dare you. That was so rude. And we're just gonna stay right here. Dang! I guess she uses poison even regardless. That must have changed since the last time I fought her. She used to do that if you were like far away, but I guess she just does it no matter what now. so ignore that. We're just gonna keep going, I guess. Alright, we got her on her knees. Let's not get too excited. There we go. Woo! Get out of that. There we go. Definitely bring some health potions, because clearly she throws poison no matter what now, so that's interesting. But anyway, we got what we have came for, which is the metal scraps, the Scavenger Matron helmet, and then some shivs as well, which is very interesting. Let's go ahead and take all of that. But that is it. We have, oh, we can have the recipe now too. That's great. So yeah, so what have we learned today? We have learned that she throws poison whether you're ranged or melee, so that's great. And she seems to turn a lot faster than the last time I fought her too, so interesting. I guess good luck is what my strategy is, but no, seriously. Make sure you guys bring potions, obviously. Clear out the camp. Dodge best you can, because that's a little rough, those throwing the vials there. But that's about it. So I guess if you guys have any questions, I'll probably go through this fight a few more times just to get used to it, but let me know in the comments. I wish you all the luck. And I will say too, the Hill Scavengers, this particular matron, she's actually a little bit easier than some of the other matrons out there. So if you want to just kind of like try and test to see if you're strong enough, go for this one. Just to, because she's really good, like test one basically, the lowest one on the tier of all the matrons, I would say. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.